Hello guys, this is Flying Dutchie and welcome to Empire Total War. So this game is one of my favorites from the past actually. I'm gonna turn down the music first because otherwise you can't hear me. But this game I played so much when I was a child. I think it was from 2008 or 2006. And this was one of my favorite games and I never made a YouTube series from it, so I thought it was time now to play this game. So if you never played this game or you never heard of this game, then you are in for a treat actually. Because this is going to be fantastic. So maybe you know all the Total War games from these days. I don't really like the Total War games that were released the past years. I really like the good old Total War games like Medieval Total War, Rome Total War, maybe Rome 2 Total War as well. It's okay. And this was my favorite, so we're going to play a campaign here. And we're going to do the Grand campaign. There's also a Road to Independence campaign where you have to play as America. And there's a Warpath campaign when you play as a American tribe. But the Grand campaign is all where it's about. And here we go. So at the start of the game you can play as Great Britain, you can play as France, Austria, United Provinces, that's we are going to play of course. Spain, with Belgium, Spain and some Italian states. It's the rise of Prussia. You have the Commonwealth, the Union of Poland and Lithuania. The Ottoman Empire, who is now a bit in decline. Russia, Sweden. The Maratha Confederacy, who is a very powerful nation. And that's it. And that are all the nations that we can play. And we're going to play as the United Provinces, also known as the Verenigde Provinciën in Dutch. And yeah, we have territory in America, in India and also in Europe. And we'll put our difficulty on hard. I was thinking about playing on very hard, but that's really difficult. And since I did not play this game for a long time, I'm going to go with hard difficulty here. We also go for a long campaign. We have, let's see, 100 years to hold 25 regions, including all of these. But we can see this when we are in the game. And yeah, let's just start the game here as the United Provinces. I'm going to play this game the way that people that never heard of this game before will also have a bit of knowledge about what's going on. So it will be a bit of explaining at the beginning. But first we're going to listen to the lady.
Your first priority should be to defend your home region against the Catholic Spanish, who are seeking to destroy Protestantism and restore superstition and fear to the land.
It's a bit quiet.
Following that, capturing Flanders would not only expel the Spanish from Northern Europe, it would also unite all Netherlanders under a single banner. It's important to make and maintain alliances with other Protestant nations. You're already allied to Britain by virtue of William of Orange's position on the throne of England, and the military might of Prussia could make them an important ally. You should also try to expand your colonial possessions in the Caribbean Sea. Trade is an essential part of Dutch culture, so keep sending Indiaman merchant ships to the trade theatres in the South Atlantic, East Indies, off the coast of Africa, and your colonies in the Caribbean and Ceylon. Maintain a navy to patrol your sea trade routes and protect them from attack.
Okay, well she was a bit quiet. I don't know why that is. Let me check the options here if the sound is still. Should be okay like this. Let's do it like this. Alright, so welcome guys to this game. Yeah, so what is the goal of this game? Just conquer, do some land battles, and do some naval battles. In this game you can do naval battles as well. You have to do research, you have to do your trade income. We make a lot of trade right now, and we need to keep that coming because that's our only income. Which means we need to build a lot of boats. Now let me start with what we have on the screen here. So this is the world map. We have 3 theaters where we can play in. Europe, India, where we have Ceylon as our island over here. And there is the Americas. And here we have Paramaribo. And we have Curaçao. Aruba, Bonaire and Curaçao, these 3 islands. And these are our holdings right now. So we have only 4 provinces at the start of the game. But the good news is we are everywhere. So we have a good way to expand. So let's take a look over the world here. You can see there are some tribes here still, the Pueblo nations. This is all New Spain. That's an ally of Spain, of course. This is British territory. Here are some pirates that are going to be our first target. We are going to try to kill the pirates. France is having two towns over here. And yeah, when we go over here, you have the 13 colonies. We have some French holdings over here. Actually, only over here. Montreal and Quebec. And Fort Naswag is part of France as well. And Rupert's Land is also British, and this is still part of the natives. So yeah. Our objective of the game. We need to conquer the regions that are highlighted. And some more. We need to have 25 in total, and then we win the game. So we have to conquer India. We have to conquer Flanders in Europe. We have to conquer these territories. And of course we have to get New York, because New York is a former Dutch colony. We founded New York, not the British. Oh, that's Boston. Here. We had our colony on this long island. We want to conquer it back from the British. But that is our objective screen. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't do anything. This is just a prestige screen of how good we are. We are pretty enlightened as the Netherlands together with France and Britain. But we have no military prestige at all. We are not good at fighting on land. We have a government screen. The government screen tells you who is our president. It's William of Orange. Willem van Oranje. He is also now on the throne of Great Britain. So you could see them as our ally, but we are most likely one union actually. He's on the throne of both nations in my opinion. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. Here you can see our tax income. We will talk about that very soon. The trade income. Some other incomes, and then we have army navy upkeep, and then we have an income for next turn. So that's pretty easy. It's not that difficult compared to Europa Universalis 4, for example. We are Protestant, and we are a republic. There are 3 types of governments: absolute monarchy, constitutional monarchy, and a republic. Now, they all have their own modifiers. Being a republic is good because your people are a bit more they are less cranky, let's keep it that way. And I think we also have a boost to your research, but I'm not sure. We are Protestant, that's also something that matters. There's a religion in the game. Most of these are Catholic in the south, and in the north people are Protestant. Then we have the policy screen. You can increase the tax levels of every theater. For all the colonies that we have in America, we can increase the tax for the middle class and the lower class. We don't have a nobility class because we are a republic. You can do the same in India. You can get more money out of these provinces. And also in Amsterdam, in Europe, you can increase the taxes, but they are getting very unhappy when we do that. And we are not going to do it. And I will show you soon why. There is a minister screen. Now, since we are a republic, we have elections every 8 turns. And that means that our cabinet will get changed all the time. Now, what we can do, and I will, is change these people out for someone of the opposition. I can kick 1 minister every turn. And the higher the stars are, for example, this guy from the treasury, he's giving a 3% bonus to tax, 6% bonus to the growth in trade route income, and 6% to town wealth in the home theater. He's a very good guy on the treasury. He is, of course, all his character traits, but our head is not good. So we don't get extra prestige, we don't get extra diplomatic relations. Justice, we don't have any repression. In our army, we don't have any bonuses to our land units. We do have bonuses to our naval units. We have -3 recruitment costs for naval units. And we do quicker research. And we have a guy for India and one for America. So I'm going to kick the head and see if we can get a better one. No. He's also 3-star. That's the only thing I can do. I can kick 1 minister every turn. If you have an absolute how do you call it again? A constitutional monarchy or an absolute monarchy, you can just fire whatever you want, I think. And they will stay your ministers till you die. But we have, of course, elections. Now there's trade. There are 8 commodities in this game. Coffee, cotton, furs, ivory, spices, sugar, tea, and tobacco. And all these things are made, and you can trade all these things away. But we're going to talk about this a little bit later. For now you can see that we are getting a lot of spices. 105 pounds times 16 is 1680 income from spices. These spices come all the way from the East Indies over here, where you can put your trade ships, your Indiamans, on these nodes. And they steer their money, the 1680, to India. Then the trade from Ceylon over here joins that trade node as well. So we have a plantation with average yield. We make 22 chests of tea. Now, how expensive is tea? Tea is 11. So 11 times 22, 242. So 1680 plus 242 is 1922. And then the trade continues through here. Look, there are pirates. They're going to blockade our trade route very soon. Then it goes over here. There's also some things you can do over here, but there's no one here, I think, at the moment. And this trade route goes to Europe. And it goes all the way from here. This is coming from America. It will join together over here. Then we have 4800. And the 4800. Oh, we get even more from Great Britain because we are trading with them. Then we have 6100 trade coming into Rotterdam. So if we lose this port, that's why I'm going to put this army over here. If I lose this port, we lose all our income. So it's very important for us that we are going to keep it. And I really like the voiceovers. It's very funny. Now we have one event that we start with. It's the Gregorian calendar. Yeah, we can read through these pop-ups actually. So many Protestant nations, with a notable exception of Great Britain, have grudgingly adopted the reforms for the Julian calendar. That's the one we use right now, I think, still in these in 2021. So yeah, you get these flavor events. So our goal is actually to build up a massive trade fleet over here, get all the spices. Here are only spices. Here you can get ivory. And we are going to put some trade ships here as well. We will try to take over the spices here. We are having some gem fields and a gold mine here. We have sugar. Yeah, sugar. There's some sugar as well. Here is some sugar. And is there something over here? Don't see anything. We will see. Oh, and there's also sugar over here. So if we can capture these towns, we can trade the sugar towards our home node. And when it reached Amsterdam, we will trade it away to our allies. Now let's take a look at... I think we went over the trade. Yeah, we are now trading with Great Britain. We are trading with the Mughal Empire and with the Maratha Confederacy. So we are trading with the two nations in India. And they will have a fight soon together. This Mughal Empire is still very strong and big, but they are going to get destroyed by this nation with the two holdings. This is Portugal, by the way. And here is the Mysore. There's Persia here. And then we go to the Ottoman Empire. So yeah. The first thing that you want to do at the start of the game is build your economy up. Very important. So what do we have here? We have a farm that is not developed. So what is a farm doing? A farm gives population growth that we don't really need. But we also get region wealth. Now what is region wealth? So in one turn we get 200 extra region wealth. This is our total region wealth. We have some subsistence agriculture, farming. Now we will get to 500 because we built a farm. Industry. The port is doing some wealth. And town wealth. And the town wealth is this number. And if you don't tax your middle class too much, you will accumulate this growth, and that will get added to this pool. For example, if I increase this, now we have -9, so the town wealth will go from 500 to 491. So you can tax your people more, but you're gonna lose growth, economic growth in this city, our only city in Europe. If you lose Amsterdam, the game is over. So we want to get more growth. It's very important. Then all these numbers combined, so from this building here, the Weaver's Cottage, gives 900 wealth. The port, giving 600. The school does not give any wealth. But all these numbers together will give this total. Then there is a tax rate. You can see here. It's 42%, so we get 42% of this number, and that will be our income for Amsterdam. That's how it works. Now you can see the population, you can see the growth of our population, you can see our religion. We don't really care about growth in our home region, because we cannot make any more villages. Sometimes you can play as Prussia, for example, and you can see a small village over here. Now this village is Wismar, and that will grow into a town if you have a lot of population growth, and when you have a new town, you can make more money. And that's how it works all the time. So what I can do is go over my resources in my empire. Now here in Ceylon as well, we have 800 wealth with only 31% taxation. So we only get 270. That is not a lot. We also have no villages left to grow here, so population growth is not really important. We are losing growth at the moment, so that's not that great. So let's see what we can do about it. For example, over here, we now have a craft workshop that we can build into a weaver's cottage. Then we get the 225 more wealth. Now it's very expensive, and we get 3 more growth. We go from 7 to 10. But this one is very expensive. What do we have here as well? We have a mine. And look how much we can get from this mine. Plus 875. So let's build the mine. It takes 2 turns. And is it calculating it already? Yes. So we are going to double our region wealth with only 1 mine. Now that sounds great, right? And this mine can be upgraded again later. Let's go over the other resources I have. So we have a sugar plantation. We make 26 loaves of sugar, which results in 312 trade. One here right now that is getting transferred to Amsterdam. We also have a Kralendijk workshop that we can upgrade. We also destroy this building and build something else. Because we don't really care about region wealth on these provinces. We only care about the plantations. Now we cannot build a plantation here. I think we can only build a church, a brothel, a school, and this thing. I'm not sure actually. Need to figure that out. We have a navy with Gerard Kallenburg and a 6th rate and a sloop. And I think at the end of my turn we will attack the pirates and do our first naval battle. Over here, in Paramaribo, look at this wealth. We make so much mining wealth over here, it is absolutely crazy. Now we are losing a bit of a population, but we only have 3055, so that doesn't want to do a lot, minus 0.09, and we have no villages left for developing, so we don't really care about it. I don't like the -7 growth. Now what happens if I upgrade my mine? I will upgrade the mine, so we get even more growth here. And look at this, we can also build a logging camp, so we get even more wealth. So let's build it. We can also build this building, so we get a bit more taxation. We now have this one, and now we can have this one. +3 to region wealth income. Not sure yet. Now, we also have technology in the game, so let's talk about that. Your technology is in schools. at the start of the game. We have one school in Utrecht, and we have 3 branches where we can do research. We have a couple of units on the map, like a gentleman. He can do a duel with other gentlemen. And he can also do research. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put him here in my school. Bron van cultuur en kennis. Yeah, it sounds a bit funky, but it's actually Dutch. So yeah. What are we going to research? That's the big question. What are we going to research? Now, we are going to focus on trade like crazy. At the moment, we can only have 3 trade routes possible by sea. If we upgrade our dockyard, we can have 4 trade routes. Can we build better ships? No. We go over these ships very soon, because the Dutch have the Fluit, which is a special ship. But it would be nice if we can upgrade our port, but therefore we need the joint stock companies. Now, where is that? The joint stock companies is over here. So for the joint stock companies, we need to have a classical university before we can upgrade our dock. That's going to be a bit of a goal here. We can start with physiocracy. Let's start with that one, I guess. Or are we going to upgrade our school immediately so we can do better research? I think that's better. Let's see. If we do this one, we can upgrade our sugar plantations, which means more money for us. We don't have tea or coffee at the moment, but we will get these later. You know what? I think I will start with empirism. We get 5% more technology speed rate, and we can build the college. And then with the college, we have more research. Right now we have 9. If we do this one, we have 13. So I think I'm going to upgrade my school to a college as soon as I can, so we can boost our research. Okay, we went over the research tab, diplomacy tab here. So these are the major nations of the world. We are trading with Maratha and the Mughals, and with Great Britain, who are my ally because of Willem van Oranje on the throne of Great Britain. Now you can see we cannot trade with the other nations because we don't have a possible trade route available in Rotterdam, in our port. So we cannot trade with other nations until we upgrade our port. Now what we can do is trade with our nations that are bordering us. We have Westphalia, where we have a plus 80 opinion with a historical friendship. And that's this region over here, the Westphalia region. They are allied with Austria, Württemberg and Hanover. Let's see if they want to trade. Do you want to trade with me? No, they do not want to trade. What I can try... Yeah, they like us. So what if they want an alliance with me? Do they want an alliance and then trade with me? Yes, so we have Westphalia on our side and we are now trading with them. Can we also get Hanover on our side? It would be nice because they are already allied with Great Britain and Westphalia. Do you want also an alliance and trade agreement? Yes, they do. So now we are also trading with these 2 nations, and the trade will flow over the roads connected to them. Over here and over here. So they go to Münster and then they go towards me. And that also means that I am now getting more trade income, I think. No, we just... there are some trade things you get extra from a trade route, but our imports are just getting divided by the nations. I don't know what is causing the value, why we're not doing more to Hanover than Great Britain. I have no idea. Maybe it's because of their economy is bigger. I don't know. But this is a very secure trade route, because who is going to stop us? This is on land. So it could be very beneficial. We also have a rake, bit of a spy. He's a double agent. And of course Spain in Brussels. I mean we need to conquer Brussels because the Flemish people are here and they are Dutch. That we need to unite the Netherlanders Under a single banner, that's what the lady said. What we can do with this spy is we can assassinate Felix Gallas. We can sabotage the building. And we can just infiltrate. Just try to infiltrate. Successful mission. So now I infiltrate this city of Brussels, and now I can see their units. I can see the buildings they are making. I think I'm just gonna keep him over there for now. Now you have, of course, your barracks you can build. With research you can get better barracks and you can get better units. You can have dragoons, light infantry. Oh, are we gonna get Swiss infantry and grenadiers when I have that one? I think grenadiers are very good compared to the line infantry. Oh yes. Oh, they are so much better. And Scots. I don't know if you can make Scots. But we'll see. Right now we can only make 2 very bad cannons. They are very, very bad. The Demi cannons are better than the Sakers, but you cannot move them over the field. We have a horsey we can build, we have line infantry, some militia, and some other militia. Okay. We can also build boats. At this point, we can build a fluit, which is a Dutch ship. You can see the symbol here. That means that they can trade. You can put the ships with this symbol over here on these trade nodes spots. Normally they just only have the Indiaman, which is a very bad ship. They have almost no firepower. Well, the flight is 158 firepower, which is way better than the sloop and the brig. This ship is having a lot of hull strength, and it's just a very, very good ship in general. Of course, it's a bit slow, but it's having decent firepower. It has 42 guns, so a very nice ship to have. Do we have it already built? No, at the moment we have a... Oh, we have a fluit, yes. Fluit is where Philips van Almonde is on. Then we have a 5th rate, a brig, and a sloop. The 5th rate this is our fluit. Yeah, the hull strength is so good for the Dutch ship. I think the fluit is better than the 5th rate, so that's something to keep in consideration. Fluits are not a bad ship. Let's build fluits, right? Alright, so we cannot upgrade our barracks. We can upgrade our House of Representatives to get more taxation, but it's 4,500. We can also upgrade our Conservatorium. And the next upgrade will give us a technology boost. So I think I'm gonna build this thing, so we can get our technology boost. Roads, I'm not sure what roads are doing next to town wealth and movement speed. Are we gonna build something over here? Not sure. I mean, maybe I should upgrade this thing here so we make more taxation, because we get a lot of tax in this region. You know what, let's build that thing here. And then we are out of money. So what I'm gonna do now is make sure that the pirates are not gonna kill us. I will put my militia army on the dock so that the pirates cannot get into the dock and destroy it. And I think I'm gonna do the same over here. Put 1 unit in the dock. You are doing your conversion to Protestantism over here, that's alright. The 6th rate, the brig and the sloop. But the 6th rate is also not very good actually. I mean, it's a bit meh. Going to the dock for now. Let's check my fleet over here. So we have 1, 2 flouts, a brig, and 4 India men over here doing trade. You can get more money out of this theater if you put 1 ship on these posts. Because if you put 1 ship on the post, you get the most out of it. For every second ship you get into 1 spot over here, you get less money. Now, I think there are pirates over here. So let's keep our navy together. For now. Until we defeat the pirates. That's really going to be one of our goals. Also here I'm going to put my militia on the dock. So the pirates cannot destroy the trade port. I really want to build some infantry here to start my war. So maybe I will change what I was doing. Yeah, I'm gonna not build this. I will start building a unit. I think we need to start building units here. We want to start conquering the territories over here. I think we need to do this. And yeah, I think in the next episode, because it was a long episode, we will start with the naval battle against the pirates. I hope you now know how the game works.
The lists panel
Yeah, there's also a list here. You can see your generals, your fleets everywhere,
all fleets available.
all our
tab
regions,
lists all your regions.
and our
This tab
agents.
lists all your agents, their available movement
Scholar,
points, and
missionary,
current
and a
status.
spy.
It can be sorted.
Okay guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, tell me when you played this game in the reactions tab. All the likes, all the comments will help for YouTube's system so that people can find my video. So if you would do that, thank you very much. And if you want to support me more, check the Patreon that will pop up on the screen right now, I think. So hope to see you in the next part. Bye bye.